by Monsieur Sénateur Pratt.
Thank you very much, and really appreciate you being here. I just wanted to follow up briefly on Senator Gould's question around what you referred to as the patchwork process. Would you say from a tobacco side, you live in a patchwork system now?
It's true. I would say it's not as much of a patchwork because, I mean, tobacco is not illegal because people are more used to it, but yet at the same time, the non-smokers' rights associations are quite active. So yes, it is a patchwork, and again, laws tend to be changed over time, kind of by evolution sometimes, but also sometimes they can be changed bang. I mean, I believe when I went to France 20 years ago, everybody smoked everywhere, and now they banned it in public places. Well, that was like right across the whole of France. Yeah. It's not just Paris for the tourists.
My second question is this. I understand, coming from the perspective of your association, you have a vested interest in ensuring that your residences are able to be re-rented and damaged and such like. But I come from rural Ontario, and when I talk this in some of the rural areas, it's an accessibility issue for them that they see coming forward, and these would be people who own their own property. So an outright ban, as you say, would actually impact people who own their own house, their own property. And you would say no homegrowns would include growing 4 plants in my backyard.
I would, just to keep it a bright line test, to make it very clear,
But that's the only,
very straightforward.
Yeah.
If apart from getting over the bright line test and the enforcement issues, then yes, certainly home growing in single-family homes, I mean owner-occupied single-family homes, is much less of a concern to my members.
Would it be an equality issue?
Well, but are we then going to have a geographic patchwork quilt, you know?
This is the difficulty.
One of the things is that, at least in Ontario, the cannabis is to be available by mail order.
Yep.
And mind you, they're planning to limit the stores to, I think, a ridiculous degree. So, I mean, I think there are equality issues whichever way you go.
Okay.
Or human rights issues and just people's interests. And
Yep.
It's a very, very, very tangled question. Who knew 2 years ago that it was this complicated a question?